Hello everybody, Lady Garrett here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. You may notice by the video title that this is a two-part episode. The reason for that is because there are a lot of cutscenes in this part of the game that we're taking care of over the course of these two parts. Mostly in part 2. This part will have a boss fight in it, but part 2 will be mostly cutscenes, so that is the reason why this is a two-part episode. And speaking of cutscenes, there's one right now. Yo, Lady Gear to you. Saw the rail track I put out outside? What's it for? Oh, you'll see before long. Ah, your sword! There can be no doubt the sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Lady Gear to you. The sword heralds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of hell, the same power that's spoken in the ballad of the goddess. To look upon you is to see the same great power now flowing through you in the sword you carry. Come, Lady Gear to you. You must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells in your blade, strike the gate of time with the Skyward strike and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal until it gets your sword's power. Now I fear that the singer has given away once again. The terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It's likely the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there is no other way to open the gate, so it goes. ... But here to you, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on! This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flappy bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm heading out there. Oh no, the grist is loose! I've been waiting for a good opportunity throughout this whole Let's Play to say that. But anyway, let's go outside the door to see what waits for us, even though we probably already know what it is. Duh! Try not to draw on your suit to stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Groosenator! Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way, then I laid down the rails for her to run on, all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the time to make something like this, you know. Anyhow, you just tell me when you want me to place my slots, and I'll get put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on though, the monster set up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before he can move on to the rails I put down. I'll call you when she's ready for the action. Until then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. So, if Groose was able to knock down the fences cluttering the area, why can't Link knock down fences to get across the areas that he's not really supposed to? Because knocking down fences would actually really be helpful throughout the Zelda games. That is something that I want in either Triforce Heroes or Zelda U, the ability to knock down fences. Look at that, seems like our ugly friend grew himself a pair of hands. Great timing! I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do whatever you need to do to stop it. So now we are facing the Imprisoned for the second time. Yeah, that's exciting. Kind of, except it's not. I don't like this style's battle. I don't mind the Imprisoned earlier, but I don't really like fighting the Imprisoned multiple times, and it is worse than Hyrule Warriors. But I'm not going to talk about it right now. Right now, I'm going to be talking about strategy. Like Groose said, the Imprisoned now has arms, but this does not mean that it has very many new attacks. The only real thing that it can do with the arms is that it will try to climb up on the ledge. Right now, Groose is explaining his controls. The machines are loaded up. If that flappy sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me a signal with the D-pad up button. Alright, it's time for Groose to explode the accent. Adjust the machine's position with the C-stick, and aim your target with the Wii remote. Once you finish aiming, press the A button to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun the scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, press 2 anytime you're in control of the Groosenator. So now we can temporarily control Groose in some form, way, or another. This is just like in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and The Wind Waker, where you can temporarily somewhat control Cafe and those two characters in Wind Waker, the bird lady and the pudgy round thing. I don't remember their names right now, and you guys are probably going in the comments right now. I think one of their names is Medley. I cannot remember the pudgy little thing's name, but whatever. That's not the point, right? The point right now is that we can sort of control Groosenator. We cannot have him run around or anything. All we can really control is the Groosenator to attack the Imprisoned with. But I really like this, that we could control someone who's not Link. So what we need to do is we need to run over to the stick in his head, and then attack it back into its head, and then after that, it will zoom in onto its face, and it will grow back. The thing with the Groosenator is that it takes a moment to charge, and there are a couple things you can do with it. Sometimes you can use the Groosenator to stun him, and this is the perfect opportunity to knock out its toes. At least the front row of it, but at least the front row of the toes. But at the same time, at any moment, the Imprisoned can try to climb up on a wall, and that is right there is a moment where you really want to use the Groosenator, because if you don't, then it's going to climb up on the wall, and it's going to make the boss battle so much more difficult. Another strategy you can use is that, another strategy you could use is that what I'm doing, where you can save the Groosenator for when he's trying to climb up on the ledge with the arm. If you miss, then the Imprisoned will successfully get up there. But we can also try to do is they can try to go up the wind gust things and try to chop off his fingers before he comes up there. This is pretty difficult to pull off, so I don't really recommend it all that much. And on a post-commentary note, I don't understand how he fell down right there. Maybe chopping off his toes while he was trying to climb up made him lose his grip or something. I honestly I have no clue why he collapsed right there when he was trying to get up a platform. But now, just like in the previous battle, he's gonna be like sliding on his belly to get across. So what you need to do is, you don't need to do this. You can just chase him regularly, but you can try to get up front of him by using one of these air gust things to get across. There's also a couple new strategies that you can use with the new weapons that you obtained over the course of the game. You can use your bow and arrow, to a certain degree your beetle, I think your bombs as well, and even your claw shot. Snake shot doesn't work out that well. It kind of does, but we all know how useless that thing is. I recommend using your bow and arrow because it's easiest to aim. So what I recommend you do, I did not do this while recording this video, but what I recommend you do is I recommend you focus all your arrows on one of the feet. Like shoot all the toes on the front row, and then go to the back and then destroy that one. It takes about 2 arrows or so to knock him down. If I'm wrong, I'll put the caption on screen now. After all the toes were chopped off the one foot, what we want to do is we want to use a sword while the Imprison has slowed down, and then attack the other foot and then use a sword to attack the other foot. So he's almost done, so let's race over there and destroy the final toe. Once again, I have no clue how long he'll stay down for. I've never seen him get up, no matter how long I took to actually get around to attacking him again. So in between recording the commentary for this video and actually uploading this video, I'm going to look up how long it takes for the person to get back up. So I'm going to put a caption on screen right now, telling you how long it takes for him to get back up if you do not attack him. But on that note, we have defeated him again, and he is super shiny.
Now let me hear to you. Strike the zinc spike with the Skyward sword and restore the seal quickly.
Don't rush me, woman. I'm gonna take my time. Alright, I'll do it, but I won't be happy about it. I'm gonna complain the entire way through. Complain, complain, complain. And just like the previous time that we sealed the Imprison away, we have to use the motion controls to get him away, to move him away, or something like that. In this case, we have to kind of make a form of a diagonal hourglass or whatever. At least it's not a phantom hourglass, right? Nice work there, Lady Gertie. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get to the Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead.
It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two had been here.
Aw, you give too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help.
I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Lady here to you, you must wonder just what it was you were fighting out there in the Great Pit. There's much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it'll always shatter the bonds like a vine, such as its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or we suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike.
Come on already, charge that sword of yours with the sacred force stuff Granny was talking about, and stop the Gate of Time. You just said we have no time to lose. Stop talking and let me open the Gate of Time already.
not fear it. This is what we've been waiting for. At long last, the key has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits.
So it's a link to the past? Get it? That joke's so stupid.
If anything is as suspect, the reunion of the Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Lady Geardew. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we may never know when we must bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. When you see Zelda, tell her I said what's up.